Hello, welcome to the guide. This time we're going through Duty Finder, so we're playing with real people, to the dungeon Dzemael Darkhold. I actually looked up a bunch of other people's guides to figure out how they pronounced it. Everyone says different things. Dzemael, so I'm just gonna go with mine. Dzemael Darkhold. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's go. No danger, Dorito, because I didn't want to embarrass myself in the dungeon pretending like I knew what I was doing when really I was like, it's been a while. It's fine. It's fine, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so first we go down this way and we're gonna go up this way like that. Alright. Okay. So now we got our duty finder duty information here, where we are. Things we need to do, party lists, things like that. Okay, so I'm pulling the first pack over here to this area. Here we kind of came around this way, then go up this way, and then make a right turn, and that's where we're at now. So I'm bringing the first pack to this purple area because there's a floating eyeball going around that you'll see soon. And if you are in this purple area, this guy, all-seeing eye. See when he does that explosion? If you're not inside the eyeball, you'll get hit with stuff. So yeah, you want to. Wait. If you're not in the purple area, you'll get hit with that stuff. Did I say if you're not in the eyeball? That's weird. Anyway, okay. Then you continue down. There's not really anything over here. Maybe there's a treasure, but typically people don't go that way. Here, this thing. You can stand in it, and they'll do a countdown. I'll talk more about it later. But then if you unlock it, then it opens this area, and there is some enemies and treasure over there if you want that. But people in the duty find usually skip it. But yeah, so we bring the next pack to this purple area. Again, this betrayed soul, this little ghost up here, doesn't like to move, so you kind of just have to deal with it over there. There are some people who do the entire pool, like from the very beginning all the way to this purple area, but I didn't want to risk it in case the healer was new, but I guess they're a sage, so sometimes you can tell if a healer is new or not by looking at your party list, not this one, but like in the main menu. To see what level they are and if they've got other things leveled, or if you can kind of just see if they're keeping up with the heals or if you're dying excessively. Yeah, you can tell. After a while you can tell when you have more experience playing with a lot of other people. Anyway, okay, so in this next room I gather everything and I stand in this blue magic tech terminal thing. Okay, so there's one here and there's one over here. So by standing in it, I do get hit by these AoEs. However, I've determined this healer is pretty good, and so I just stand there anyway, so that the countdown can go down. And then I use my AoE stuff to hit these guys. This is also a purple area, you see? And so we won't get hit with the eyeball that's going around. Now, if one person is in this terminal thing, but you leave, then the countdown resets. Unless there are other people in it, then it's fine. And yeah, I'm not super sure if... Oh yeah, okay, see, I left early from there. Hang on. So I was here and other people went into the box, the blue thing. I went a little early, but the countdown still went down. So as long as someone's in there. Yeah, okay, that kind of happened fast. Does that make sense? Let's go back just a little bit, okay? So, first we start up here, okay? We go down this way, like this. We pick up a mob, we pick up this mob here, and then we're gonna go up this way, and then make a right turn. So we go this way, and then make a right turn. Okay? And then once we make that right turn, we stay in this purple thing, and we destroy the mobs. And then we keep going, okay? And then we we destroy the mobs. Then we go here, pick up some more, and then destroy another set of mobs. So we go down here, pick up these ads, go over here to the purple area, and take care of those. Okay, here, like that. And then, when we're done with that, we go down here, and we make a right turn. And then there's that big room of other enemies. Okay, here's the big room. Gather all of them, go to this purple area for safety. Stand inside this Magitek terminal thing. It looks scary. This is like probably one of the few times I'll say stand in the AoE, just because we have to handle this mechanic. Make sure the healer keeps up. If they can't keep up, then just don't pull the entire room, just do a few of them. Okay, and then once the timer's done over here, then we go over to this one and we wait here and take care of this one ghost betrayed soul thing. Okay, and then once this timer is done, then we go up here. Yeah, so we go up here and this door opens because the timer finished. See it up here? The door is closed, but now it's opening because the timer's turned off. Okay. So, now this is the first like boss fight, kind of. We need to stand in this purple area, and this boss needs to be inside the purple area for us to be able to attack it. Okay, did you see that? There was this invincibility thing. Well, we'll see it when it comes over. Okay. Invincibility is a negative now. When I first hit it, it was invulnerable. But now that it's inside the purple area, now I'll be able to hit it. See, now it says my attacks. Okay, Curse Glaze, look away from that. Also get out the AoE. Okay. Look away and get out. Alright, now off to the side, these two enemies will pop up. You can't see behind my thing, but I know from here, and also running this a lot, that there are two enemies that pop up on the left-hand side. So they'll come over. They'll come over, just to make sure to pick them up if you're the tank. Okay, now there's even more. There's even more. So I'll bring them all over here so that the eyeball stays inside this purple area. Avoid the AoE. Avoid all this. Eventually, this purple thing is going to dim. Yeah, see, power of the crystal begins to dim. So I panned my camera and said, look for other purple stuff, and I noticed, oh, okay, over here there's purple stuff. Let's go back a little. Okay, I kind of looked around. There's a purple space over here. Another possibility is a purple space here, and then another possibility is a purple space over here. So you have to move your camera and just look. And I saw that it is over here, so I'm gonna head that way. I'm gonna pick up these guys while I'm going over there. So again, the reason we're doing that is because the eye is invulnerable when it's not in the purple area. So you need to bring it into a purple area for anyone to be able to attack it. I dodge the AoEs. I can get it all tight here. Yeah, so make sure there's some space to dodge. Okay, and two ads pop up again. So I gotta make sure to grab those. They're gonna come over. So just be aware. See here, they were here, and then they move this way. But we're gonna boop the boss before they do it. Okay, so we took care of the boss before the enemies really came over, and so that takes care of all that. Dude, he's like blinking, dude. He's like blinking like a Christmas light. Okay, so you grab the treasure, and then now this Magitek transporter, you don't just stand in it, you interact with it. So you want to click on that to get through to the other side. Okay, new space. So like some of the other dungeons where we teleport, you need to kind of wait for other party members. If their names are dimmed out, that means they're loading into this new area. So I typically make sure to see everyone. Okay, so these will blow up. There's one back here. Just avoid those. We got this frog and another little ghost. So I picked those up, and I'm going to do a big pull. Take it slow if you are new to this, because it's a big pull and they hit kind of hard. It's healer intensive. I got a little greedy. I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if this newer version was doable. Look at my health. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See all these frogs and all this stuff. It's all over the place. Yeah. You get these like debuffs and stuff. It's a whole thing. That little sign, this thing, physical vulnerability up, that means I'm more vulnerable to physical attacks. So one of these guys gives it to me, which is also why I end up losing a lot of health pretty quickly, as opposed to like there have been other dungeons where I'm pulling the same amount of enemies, but it's because of that vulnerability thing that makes it tricky. And then those frogs can like attack you by like, you know, using their tongues and sucking you towards them, and it's a whole thing. So yeah, be careful. But yeah, we did it. Okay, so now you go down, grab the treasure. Let's do one more time. Let's go back just so you can kind of see where we came from. When we entered, okay. Hang on. When we entered the space, what we end up doing is we start here, grab the frog and thingy, and then go over here, and then the big mess is like in this general area over here. Okay. So we go here. We're taking care of the mess right here. And when we're done with that, we go down this way. Okay. I'm gonna kind of move my camera a lot here, but yeah, so we move down here. Once we take care of everything here, we go down this way. I chuckled there because it was a big pool and it was fun. Okay, so this next part, these crystal things are going to blow up. So I'm going to grab this whole pack and I'm just going to keep going so that we don't have to sit here in these AoEs. It ends up being a bit of a messy pool because I didn't do the line of sight thing fast enough, because these ghosts don't move all the way sometimes, you know, they kind of just hang out. So it can be tricky. And also some people are used to certain types of pools than others, and it's a whole thing. But I mean, this group did really well together, so we figured it out. So I just, this kind of ledge rock thing was making it kind of hard, so I moved all of them over around to this corner so they'd pack up a little bit better. So I didn't have to keep going over this rock and back, you know, because there's a rock here. It just makes it a little bit cleaner, even though it all kind of looks messy. Feels better. Feels better to have them all in one spot. But yeah, watch out for that crystal, because it explodes. The older version of this was a bit more chaotic. Lots of stuff everywhere. Anyway, okay, next boss person. This guy, Taulurd, okay, is him or her. I'll call him. And there, it's his brothers will come out to fight later and throw rocks. But yeah, brothers to me. Okay, so yeah. Okay, dodge AoEs per usual. Okay. Watch this. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. There's this one, this one, this one, this one. They're gonna start throwing rocks all over the place. So everyone in the back and even here, like all over the place, they're gonna start throwing AoEs out. So you gotta be careful. And then, okay, they're fire rocks. They're throwing fire. My bad. Not just rocks. Okay, do you see that? You see that? They're throwing rocks too. Yeah, they're throwing rocks and fire, I guess. So if you see AoEs, just dodge them. And if you get hit by rocks, that's a, you know, healers need to heal through that. Wow, look at that. Throw so many rocks. Throw it at my head. Wow. So rude. I don't know the story here. Are we invading their space? Probably. Well, I got knocked. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, took care of it. Okay, so you can grab the treasure, and again, this Magitech transporter. I want to say teleporter. The transporter will teleport you to another space. And again, make sure check your party list to make sure everyone's there. So I wait a little. I made sure at least the healer was there. And then I grabbed the other ones. So this again, this crystal thing, AoE, kind of avoid that. And grab these ads. What some people will do is they'll grab everything and just stand inside this Magitech, or the countdown thing. But I try not to scare people too much to do that. So I don't do that. But if I see someone else go in there, like the healer, then I'll go in there with the healer. Just because that indicates to me the healer knows what they're doing and they know that they'll need to keep our heals up. So that's fine. But I don't test people that way, usually. Okay, so see here the healer's putting shields on us because they know, you know, this thing's gonna blow up. Alright, now we're out of there. So back here now there's other ads. I pull these guys over here so that we can take care of all of them at the same time. See, sometimes you can also sit inside the countdown over here with these ads, but you know, if you want to play it safe, take care of them outside of them. It's fine. Dzemael Darkhold? I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, yeah, look at that crystal. It did some damage. Ooh. Okay. So we came from back there, right? So we took care of this thing first, and then we took care of the one over there, and then we go up this thing, and then we go this way. Sorry, when I do these with like random people, I don't pan my camera as much because I can't. I'm just go. Okay, watch out for the crystal AoEs. I grab all these ads again and I move them out of the way so we don't have to stand over there in the AoEs because they drop their own AoEs too. So this kind of hallway gives some space to dodge stuff. Anyway, yeah, so when I run with random people, I kind of don't take as much time to pan around for the guide. So, sorry about that if you're looking more forward to more in-depth stuff, but yeah. Because not all dungeons are able to be run with NPCs. Before, they didn't really have that. It's a pretty new thing, actually. They started that in the 3rd expansion, Shadowbringers, to have NPCs run stuff with you. And then now they're retroactively adding stuff, so around Reborn you can run stuff with your NPCs. There's a thing with your squadron that you can do. You can run stuff with NPCs. Okay, oh my gosh, we're already at this boss. Final boss, okay? What's gonna happen is there are crystals all over the place. Remember, they've been exploding. This boss is gonna tether to a crystal, and so you need to go, you know, follow that tether, like I'm doing, and destroy it. It always tethers to the same one in order. Not the same one, but like it always tethers to the crystals in order. So I already knew to go here because it always uses that one first. Okay, for example, okay, we started here. We came up from up here, right? We came from up here. I moved here. I moved over here to take care of the, to face the boss away from my friends. The first one is always, the first crystal is always there. The second crystal is always this one, and the third one is like back there, on the other side. So, and we'll see all of them. So, basically, yeah, take care of the boss. When you see him tether to a crystal, then you go attack the crystal. Typically you can notice it by, like, he kind of moves back to, like, this spot. Like, if he was here, then he'll move here. If he happened to be over here, he'll move here. So when he repositions, that means he's going to attach to a crystal. And then you can also notice the corrupted crystal on the enemy list, and then you'll also see the tether. So while you're attacking the corrupted crystal, the boss is going to target a person and use this move. It's a line AoE. So while you're attacking the crystal, you need to kind of dodge this line AoE too. Yeah. And once the crystal is done, you can go back to regular tanking, or regular damage to the boss. Okay, so here's the next one. So the first one was down there. Second one was over there. Third one's back here. Okay, so there, he attached to this crystal, so we're taking care of it. And now he's chosen a victim. It's not either of us, so it's probably the other two back there. So they had to handle the long line AoE. Okay, now he drops these pools of void things on the floor. Just avoid them. Use void pitch at his feet. Yeah. It's actually at other people's feet, but you know. Semantics. Semantics? Is that the word? Anyway, yeah, we did it! We did it! Nice! Good job. I don't know what the lore is, but he's gonna go to the break room now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that guide of Dzemael Darkhold. You should go look up other YouTube videos and see how they pronounce it. I swear everyone says it differently. And, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.